Well, hello, Grandpa here again. It's been a while. It's springtime and things are busy at Grandpa's house. Getting my garden ready, and I got most of my plants planted now. I think most all of them planted. Flowers are coming up, lawn needs mowing. Grandpa's just been busy. Grandpa's also been busy getting ready for surgery. Going to have the left shoulder worked on here. It's giving me some bad time. It made it even harder to get all my yard work done. But anyway, I'm back and I'm going to read you a book. And today's book is Henry's Important Date. I don't know anything about it. I haven't pre-read it. So anyway, I guess we'll just figure it out together. Anyway, let's go. Henry's Important Date by Robert Quackenbush. That's an unusual last name. Uh-oh, looks like birthday cakes. Maybe Henry's date has to do with birthdays. Somebody wrote in here, "Dear Becky, it was very nice meeting you. We hope you can come to visit us in Washburn, North Dakota again sometime. Here's a nice summer." 1989. Wow, long time ago. Dear Henry, please come to my birthday party next Sunday. It is from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Don't be late. Love, Clara. There he is. He's in his car. Looks like a traffic jam going on here. On the way to his friend's Clara's birthday party, Henry the Duck got caught in traffic. Yep, maybe it's Memorial Day weekend. Lots of traffic. Oh, look at all that. Traffic jam got worse and worse. Henry did not want to be late because he had Clara's birthday cake, but the party was to start at 2 o'clock, and it was already 10 minutes to 2. Look at there, 10 minutes to 2 on that clock. Here he is. He's going sideways in traffic. At 5 minutes to 2, Henry saw a parking space. He began parking his car. He thought that if he ran to a quieter street, he would find a taxi and take him to the party. Okay, so he's going to park his car and take a taxi. There he is, getting out of the car. At exactly 2 o'clock, Henry's car was parked. Then he remembered that the birthday cake was inside. So where's his keys? He had locked the keys and the cake inside the car. Oh my God, there's the keys, there's the cake, and it's 2 o'clock already. He's going to be late to the party. At 8 minutes after 2, there it is, 8 minutes after 2, Henry tried to pry open a window. The window broke. "Stop, in the name of the law," called the police officer. He thought Henry was a car thief. So Henry showed the officer his license. It said, "Henry the Duck." The policeman let him go. There he's at the bus stop. All the traffic, or the taxis, look like they're in a traffic jam too. At 20 minutes after 2, Henry ran to get a taxi, but everyone was full. All the taxis have people in them already. Then a bus came along at 2:30. Henry decided to take it. He climbed aboard and heaved a sigh of relief. At last he was on his way to Clara's party. But there it is, 2:30 already. She told him to be there at 2 o'clock and to not be late. But suddenly, at 20 minutes to 3, the motor sputtered and then stopped. Henry waited and waited for the bus to go again. There's another clock over there. Oop, what time is it now? It looks like it's 15 minutes to 3. Henry worried if he would ever get to Clara's party. The party would be over by 5 o'clock, and it was already 15 minutes to 3. Okay? He looks pretty worried, doesn't he? His eyes are getting little tiny spots. There he is getting off the bus. 3 o'clock, getting off the bus. At 3 o'clock, the driver opened the bus doors. "Everybody off," he said. "This bus is out of order." Harry went to call Clara to say he was on his way, but he couldn't find a phone. Maybe they didn't have cell phones back then, I guess, huh? At 20 minutes after 3, Henry decided that the only way to get to Clara's was to run. But as he went tearing down the street, he bumped into a shopper carrying a lot of packages. Ooh. Looks like somebody's going to get hurt. Henry helped the shopper pick up her packages. At 20 minutes past 3, then he ran on with his own. The shopper thought Henry had one of her packages. "Stop, thief!" she cried. He has his cake. A crowd began chasing Henry and caught up with him. At 25 minutes after 3, the police officer was called. It was the same one as before. They're all after him because he's got that package. At 3:30, oh man, it's 3:30 already. Henry opened the package to show that it was his. When the shopper saw the cake, she said she was sorry about the mistake. Once again, the policeman let Henry go. Henry ran as fast as he could. Here's 10 minutes to 4. Oh, at 10 minutes to 4, Henry got to Clara's apartment house. He jumped on the elevator and pushed the button to Clara's floor. But halfway there, the elevator got stuck. Oh my God! Poor Henry the Duck. There he is, sitting in the elevator. Henry pushed the bell for help. A mechanic came to help him at 4 o'clock. At 4:30, Henry was out of the elevator. He raced up 8 floors to Clara's apartment and rang the bell. "Clara, open the door." "Happy birthday, Clara," said Henry. "I'm sorry I'm late." "Late?" asked Clara, surprised. "But Henry." "My birthday isn't until tomorrow." Oh, man. Let's read this here about the author. About the author, Robert Quackenbush. Last name means duck in the bush in Dutch. It's a real name. It was originally given to one of his ancestors who was a duck farmer in Holland a long time ago, so it is not surprising that Mr. Quackenbush is the creator of Henry the Duck, who first appeared in Too Many Lollipops and then in Henry's Awful Mistake. Mr. Quackenbush got the idea for his latest story, Henry's Important Date, when his 6-year-old son was learning how to tell time. Mr. Quackenbush is the author, illustrated of more than 40 books and illustrator of another 70. His artwork has been exhibited in leading museums across the U.S. and is now on display in the gallery he owns and runs in New York City. He also teaches painting, writing, and illustrating there. Robert Quackenbush lives in New York with his wife, Marjorie, and their son, Piet. They have a cat, but no ducks. Well, that was a good story. What a surprise on the ending. He had the wrong date. You know, Grandpa did that here a while back. I've done it a few times in my life, but I did it one time here not too long ago, about 6 months ago. My old boss, he ain't old, but he was a boss of mine a while back. Anyway, we were going to meet for breakfast, and we had all the date figured out, the time and everything else, and I don't know, I got it in my head it was going to be on a Wednesday, and I drove all the way up there. It's about a 45-minute drive, and got up there and waited and waited and waited, went in the restaurant, waited. He didn't show up. I looked at my phone on the date thing, and it was supposed to be the next day. So anyway, I had breakfast. I ordered my breakfast, I ate it. I went back home, and then the next day, I went back up there again and met my boss for breakfast. So I had breakfast up there 2 days in a row, but it worked out okay. Anyway, it was a good breakfast, and it's just one of those mistakes that people make. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story. I did, and I'll try to get doing more books more often, but don't count on it. Summer's coming. I'm getting my wing work done here. Maybe that'll get me sitting down long enough to read a book. And anyway, we'll maybe get over to see everybody this summer. Anyway, don't forget, Grandpa loves you, and we'll see you soon. You read some books too. Bye-bye now.